Nestled entirely on the Arabian Peninsula, Saudi Arabia offers a world entirely different, where mysteries and wonders intertwine, sparking the curiosity of anyone who sets foot there. Beyond the endless stretches of golden sand dunes, you'll discover a unique culture where tradition and modernity blend seamlessly. This is a land where the concept of river bathing is unknown simply because there are no rivers. Saudi Arabia also has numerous restrictions on women, such as prohibitions against driving, dancing, showing affection in public, and going out without a male guardian. Notably, men in this country can have up to 4 wives simultaneously. Get ready for a promising journey with 21 strange facts awaiting you in Saudi Arabia. Number 21. 95% is desert. When thinking of Saudi Arabia, people often envision a wealthy nation with an oil-based economy. However, few know that 95% of its territory is covered by vast deserts filled with countless intriguing and mysterious things. Upon setting foot in Saudi Arabia, you'll be overwhelmed by the expansive desert landscape stretching to the horizon. Here lies the Rub al-Khali, the largest desert in the world, covering more than 650,000 square kilometers and nearly a quarter of the country's territory. The golden sands, towering dunes, and deep blue skies create a breathtaking natural panorama. Beneath the thick sands of the Saudi Arabian desert lie numerous mysteries waiting to be uncovered, ancient ruins of lost civilizations, buried treasures from thousands of years ago, and natural history secrets remain hidden in the sand. Many archaeologists believe the Saudi Arabian desert holds many undiscovered secrets, promising invaluable scientific and historical discoveries for humanity. The Saudi Arabian desert is not only full of mysteries but also possesses unique and pristine beauty. Visitors can experience thrilling activities like camel riding, dune bashing, desert camping, and stargazing at night. Moreover, they can explore the unique culture of the Bedouin nomadic people, who have lived in the desert for centuries. The contrast between Saudi Arabia's wealth and its vast deserts creates a special allure for visitors. Here you can experience vibrant modern life in major cities while also exploring the mysterious and pristine beauty of the desert. Saudi Arabia is not only rich in natural resources but also possesses vast deserts that hide mysterious treasures and unique beauty. It is an ideal destination for those who love exploration, adventure, and new experiences. Number 20. Women were banned from driving. Although considered more liberal than other Islamic countries, Saudi Arabia enforced a law that banned women from driving, making it one of the few countries in the world with such gender inequality in transportation. The driving ban for women in Saudi Arabia was enacted in 1990, based on reasons of protecting women and preserving tradition. However, this law faced strong opposition from the international community and Saudi women, who argued that banning women from driving was a violation of personal freedom and hindered women's development in society. Many campaigns were organized to demand driving rights for women, drawing international attention and pressuring the Saudi government. It wasn't until June 2018 that the driving ban on women in Saudi Arabia was officially lifted. This marked a significant step toward promoting gender equality and empowering women in the country. However, the lifting of the ban still had many restrictions. Saudi women needed to have international driving permits and sometimes had to be accompanied by a man when driving. Before this, women caught driving in Saudi Arabia were fined between 500 and 900 riyals, equivalent to about $250. As of 2018, women aged 18 and above in this Middle Eastern country could register for driving licenses. Despite this progress, there remain many cultural prejudices and barriers that make women hesitant to drive. Thus, it will take time to change societal perceptions and create conditions for Saudi women to fully participate in transportation activities. The driving ban on women in Saudi Arabia is a prime example of the gender inequalities that still exist in modern society. Lifting this ban marks an important step, but many challenges remain to ensure true gender equality for Saudi women. Number 19. Women are banned from greeting male guests in Saudi society. Women in Saudi Arabia must adhere to many strict behavioral rules, especially within the family. One prominent rule is that women are not allowed to greet male guests when they visit the house. This rule stems from Islamic traditions regarding gender segregation and the role of women in the family. Traditionally, women are expected to spend most of their time at home caring for the family and children and limiting interactions with men outside the household. Women greeting male guests is considered inappropriate and could lead to undesirable situations. To ensure this rule is followed, many houses in Saudi Arabia are designed with two separate entrances, one for men and one for women. When male guests visit, they use the men's entrance and are greeted by the male host. Women in the household do not appear in front of male guests and, if they need to communicate or make requests, they use the phone or other means of communication. This rule can cause some inconvenience for women in terms of communication and participation in social activities. They may also face difficulties in resolving family and childcare issues if they cannot directly interact with their husbands. Number 18. One man can marry 4 wives. Under Sharia law, a Muslim man can have up to 4 wives, provided he can support them materially and treat them equally. Polygamy has a long history in Saudi Arabia and is considered part of Islamic tradition. Historically, polygamy was seen as a solution to social issues, such as ensuring women's security, maintaining family lineage, and balancing the gender ratio in society. The Saudi government once encouraged polygamy as a way to increase the population and address the problem of women remaining unmarried. They provided financial support for men wanting to take additional wives and facilitated divorce and remarriage. However, in recent years, the Saudi government has taken steps to limit polygamy. They require men to demonstrate financial capability to support all wives and children before being allowed to marry more. Additionally, courts can deny permission for additional marriages if a man cannot provide a reasonable justification. Today, polygamy is less common in Saudi Arabia. Many young women do not want to accept their husbands taking additional wives and seek marriages based on equality and happiness. Number 17. Saudi Arabia bans men from selling women's underwear. In 2012, Saudi Arabia enacted a law banning men from selling women's underwear. This regulation sparked controversy and drew international attention. The official reason for this ban was to protect women from harassment, as traditional Saudi views consider it inappropriate for men to handle women's underwear directly, fearing it could lead to improper behavior. Additionally, some argue that banning men from selling women's underwear promotes gender equality in business. Before the ban, many Saudi women felt uncomfortable buying underwear from men, and this law allowed them to shop more confidently. It also opened up opportunities for women to work in lingerie stores, boosting their income and quality of life. Moreover, the ban has made many Saudi women more comfortable shopping for underwear in stores rather than online. However, the ban has faced opposition from some who view it as outdated and a violation of men's business rights. What do you think about this regulation? Please leave your comments below. Number 16. Women must have a guardian wherever they go. In Saudi Arabia, women must follow strict guardianship rules, limiting their freedom to travel and participate in social activities. According to Sharia law, women need the consent of a male guardian, typically their father, husband, brother, or adult son. This requirement places many restrictions on Saudi women, as they cannot freely travel, work, study, or even seek medical care without their guardian's permission. This hinders their ability to pursue their dreams, develop themselves, and contribute to society. However, many Saudis believe the guardianship rules are necessary to protect women from potential dangers and preserve traditional values. They think the guardian ensures the woman's safety and best interests. In recent years, Saudi Arabia has made some changes to relax these guardianship rules. Women are now allowed to drive, participate in some sports events, and be appointed to leadership positions. Nevertheless, many restrictions and gender inequalities still exist. What are your thoughts on these regulations? Share your opinions below. Number 15. No public displays of affection. Saudi Arabia, being an Islamic country, has strict regulations regarding ethics and culture. One important rule is the restriction on public displays of affection. According to traditional beliefs in Saudi Arabia, excessive public displays of affection, especially between members of the opposite sex, are considered inappropriate and a violation of social norms. Such actions can make others uncomfortable and disrupt public order. The Saudi government has imposed regulations prohibiting tourists from showing affection in public, such as hugging, kissing, holding hands, or even walking too closely together on the streets. Violating this regulation can lead to severe consequences, including fines of up to 3,000 rials, approximately $800, arrest, and even deportation. These restrictions on public displays of affection are intended to preserve social customs, avoid causing discomfort to others, maintain public order, and ensure a secure environment for the community. Number 14. Dancing is forbidden in Saudi Arabia. Dancing, especially provocative or excessive movements, has been officially banned in Saudi Arabia since 2017 by the National Committee for Drug Control under the Ministry of Interior. This regulation stems from the belief that dancing is associated with the use of stimulants that induce euphoria. The ban was issued after a video showing Abdullah Al-Shahani, a well-known television host and actor, dancing in the rain at a music festival in Taif, went viral on social media. His action violated ethical rules and caught the attention of authorities, leading to his arrest. Although dancing is a common and normal form of entertainment in many countries, it is a taboo activity in Saudi Arabia due to the country's strict ethical and cultural regulations. In October 2019, another woman was also charged with an ethical violation after a video of her dancing at a concert in Riyadh was shared on social media. This incident highlights the stringent restrictions and tight control the Saudi government exercises over entertainment activities, particularly those related to music and dancing. However, many people believe that this ban is too harsh and infringes on personal freedoms, arguing that dancing is a healthy form of entertainment and should not be prohibited. Number 13. No shorts. Saudi Arabia has strict dress codes, particularly for women, but in recent years, the country has made some changes to promote comfort and openness. According to the public decency law enacted in September 2019, Saudi men are advised not to wear shorts and to dress modestly. The U.S. Department of State also advises male tourists to dress conservatively and avoid wearing sleeveless shirts when visiting Saudi Arabia. This regulation does not mandate men to cover any specific body parts, and they can choose appropriate attire within the framework of modest dressing. Dress code regulations for women in Saudi Arabia are much stricter than for men. According to public decency rules, women are still required to cover their shoulders and knees in crowded places. However, in recent years, Saudi Arabia has relaxed dress code regulations for female tourists. Specifically, female tourists are no longer required to wear the traditional abaya or long robe, but should dress modestly and respectfully to avoid unwanted attention. Overall, Saudi Arabia is gradually moving towards more relaxed and open dress codes for both men and women. Nonetheless, these changes are slow, and women still face stricter regulations compared to men. Adhering to dress code regulations is essential when visiting Saudi Arabia to avoid unnecessary trouble. Number 12. Loud music is prohibited. Saudi Arabia, an Islamic country that values respect and order, considers loud noises, particularly music, to be disruptive and a distraction from important activities, especially during prayer times. Therefore, playing loud music in public is seen as disrespectful and a violation of community regulations. Saudi Arabia prays 5 times a day, each session lasting about 20 minutes. During these times, all entertainment activities, including listening to music, are minimized to ensure tranquility and reverence for the prayer rituals. To maintain order and respect local culture, the Saudi government has enacted laws prohibiting loud music in public places. Violators can be fined 500 rials, approximately $133, for playing loud music outside prayer times, and 1,000 rials, approximately $266, if the violation occurs during prayer times. What do you think about these regulations? Share your thoughts below. Number 11. Saudi Arabia's military spending ranks. Third in the world, Saudi Arabia has emerged as one of the world's top military spenders. According to statistics, this Middle Eastern country currently ranks third in total military expenditure, trailing only the United States and China. Notably, Saudi Arabia allocates the highest percentage of its GDP to military spending, up to 8% of its GDP annually. This figure is significantly higher than the global average of about 2%. There are several reasons for Saudi Arabia's substantial investment in its military. Firstly, the country faces numerous security challenges, including internal conflicts, terrorism, and threats from neighboring countries. Maintaining a strong military is seen as an effective deterrent to protect national security and territorial integrity. Secondly, Saudi Arabia is pursuing ambitions to become a regional power and play a more significant role in international affairs. Investing in the military is viewed as a tool to enhance national stature and achieve diplomatic objectives. The extensive military spending in Saudi Arabia has both positive and negative impacts. On the positive side, investing in the military creates jobs, boosts the defense industry, and enhances the country's military capabilities. Additionally, a strong military contributes to national security and promotes regional peace. However, excessive military spending can also have negative consequences. It can strain the national budget, limiting resources for other sectors such as education, healthcare, and social welfare. Furthermore, focusing on military investments can escalate regional tensions and lead to an arms race. Number 10. Everything related to Valentine's Day is banned. Valentine's Day, a holiday celebrated with red roses, sweet chocolates, and romantic messages, has no place in Saudi Arabia. The Saudi government views this holiday as contrary to Islamic beliefs and has banned all activities and symbols associated with Valentine's Day. From the perspective of Saudi authorities, Valentine's Day is seen as a commercialization of love, conflicting with Islamic moral and spiritual values. They believe that focusing on the romantic and sexual aspects of love is inappropriate and can lead to unethical behavior. The ban on Valentine's Day in Saudi Arabia is strictly enforced. Stores are prohibited from selling red roses, heart-shaped chocolates, and related decorations on February 14th. Even using Valentine symbols on social media can result in penalties. Despite the ban, the desire to celebrate Valentine's Day persists among some Saudis, leading to the emergence of a Valentine's black market, where people can secretly buy related products. The ban on Valentine's Day in Saudi Arabia exemplifies the country's strict ethical and cultural regulations. What do you think about this? Share your thoughts below. Number 9. Saudi Arabia has no rivers. One surprising fact about Saudi Arabia is that this vast country has no natural river systems. Located in Western Asia, Saudi Arabia boasts a long coastline along the Red Sea and the Arabian Gulf, but its terrain is predominantly arid desert, lacking natural freshwater sources. The primary reason for the absence of rivers in Saudi Arabia is its arid climate and low rainfall. The average annual rainfall ranges from 100 to 200 millimeters, mostly during the winter and mainly in coastal areas. The scant rainfall, combined with high evaporation rates due to the hot temperatures, makes the formation and sustenance of river flows impossible. Despite having no rivers, Saudi Arabia still manages to meet its water needs for domestic use and economic development. The country primarily relies on groundwater, desalinated seawater, and some seasonal surface water sources like lakes and wetlands. Aware of the critical importance of water, Saudi Arabia has implemented various measures to efficiently extract and use water. These include investing in advanced desalination technologies, building water-saving irrigation systems, and launching programs to raise public awareness about water conservation. Number 8. Only Muslims are recognized as citizens. According to current Saudi Arabian law, only Muslims are recognized as citizens. This means that individuals of other religions, including Christianity, Judaism, and Hinduism, cannot apply for Saudi citizenship. This regulation stems from Saudi Arabia's strong Islamic identity. Islam is the state religion and plays a crucial role in all aspects of social life. The Saudi government believes that allowing only Muslims to obtain citizenship helps protect and maintain the Islamic identity of the nation. Furthermore, the country has laws prohibiting its citizens from converting from Islam to another religion. A child cannot become a Saudi citizen if the father is a foreigner. Therefore, marrying a Muslim requires conversion to Islam. What do you think about this regulation? Share your thoughts below. Number 7. 60% of the workforce is foreign workers. Saudi Arabia is known for having the largest oil reserves in the world, a robust economy, and a high per capita GDP. This wealth has resulted in a high standard of living for its native citizens, with many becoming wealthy. However, this wealth is concentrated in a small segment of the population, leading to a significant income disparity between locals and foreigners. Wages for low-skilled labor in Saudi Arabia are often lower than in developed countries, insufficient to meet the high living standards of the native population. As a result, locals typically opt for high-skilled, higher-paying jobs rather than low-skilled work. The rapid economic development of Saudi Arabia has also created a substantial demand for low-skilled labor in industries such as construction, services, and manufacturing. The local labor force cannot meet this demand, leading Saudi Arabia to import workers from other countries. Currently, over 60% of the low-skilled workforce in Saudi Arabia consists of foreign workers from countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, the Philippines, etc. These foreign workers significantly contribute to the country's economic development but face many challenges, including difficult living conditions, discrimination, and homesickness. What do you think about this? Leave your comments below. Number 6. Largest oil reserves in the world. Saudi Arabia is often referred to as an oil powerhouse due to its abundant oil reserves. The history of oil extraction in the country began in 1938 with the discovery of the Dammam oil field at a depth of 1,440 meters. Since then, the oil industry has become the cornerstone of Saudi Arabia's economy and has significantly contributed to its development. Currently, Saudi Arabia holds about 7% of the world's proven oil reserves, approximately 266,197 Olympic-sized swimming pools. An interesting paradox in Saudi Arabia is that drinking water costs more than oil. This is because fresh water is scarce and must be imported or produced through expensive processes like desalination. Oil plays a crucial role in Saudi Arabia's economy and development. The industry generates enormous revenue for the government, spurs infrastructure development, and creates millions of jobs. With its vast oil reserves and strategic importance in the global market, Saudi Arabia will continue to play a key role in the global energy industry for decades to come. Number 5. Camel business still remains a major industry. Camels have long played an essential role in the culture and economy of Saudi Arabia. Today, despite changes in transportation, camels still hold a special place and represent a significant business opportunity in the country. Riyadh boasts the largest camel market in the country with around 100 camels traded daily. The Riyadh Camel Market, covering an area of 2 square miles on the outskirts of Buraydah in Al Qasim province, is bustling from as early as 6 a.m. They were the primary means of transport, helping people traverse vast and harsh deserts. Camels also provided valuable milk, meat, and hides, contributing to the material and spiritual life of the people. Camel meat remains a favorite dish for many locals and tourists. Camel hides are used to craft artisanal products and other goods. Saudi Arabia also hosts the Camel Race, a grand sporting event attracting thousands of participants. The race takes place on a 19-kilometer track during the Janadriya National Festival, with over 2,000 camels competing. Number 4. The largest airport in the world, located in Dammam, Saudi Arabia. King Khalid International Airport proudly holds the title of the largest airport in the world, sprawling over an immense area of 192,000 acres, approximately 777 square kilometers. With its impressive scale and stature, King Khalid not only plays a crucial role in the aviation industry but also symbolizes Saudi Arabia's development and modernity. King Khalid boasts a modern and convenient infrastructure, catering to the needs of millions of passengers annually. The airport features 5 passenger terminals with a total of 8 boarding bridges, ensuring quick and convenient movement. It also has a spacious parking area that can accommodate 11,600 vehicles, meeting the needs of both travelers and locals. Additionally, King Khalid is renowned for its royal terminal, reserved for VIP guests, heads of state, and the Saudi royal family. The terminal is luxuriously and elegantly designed, showcasing Saudi Arabia's hospitality and class. A striking feature of King Khalid is the world's tallest central control tower, standing at 250 meters high. The control tower is equipped with modern radar and devices, ensuring safety for all flight operations at the airport. King Khalid also has 2 parallel runways, each 4,260 meters long, accommodating the largest aircraft in the world. The runway system is equipped with modern lighting to ensure flight safety in all weather conditions. King Khalid also features a large mosque that can hold 5,000 worshippers inside and an additional 5,000 in the external courtyard. This provides a place for travelers and locals to pray and express their religious faith. King Khalid International Airport is a monumental structure, proudly standing as the largest airport in the world. With its modern amenities and top-notch services, it not only plays a significant role in aviation, but also serves as a symbol of Saudi Arabia's development and modernization. Number 3. A nation of young people. Saudi Arabia is known as a young country with a vibrant and dynamic population. Looking at the demographic structure, this nation has a high proportion of young people. According to statistics, 2/3 of Saudi Arabia's population is under 35 years old. The median age in the country is 30, which is quite low compared to many other countries worldwide. This indicates that Saudi Arabia has a plentiful young workforce that significantly contributes to the country's economic and social development. Recent reports show that 30.3% of Saudi Arabia's population is under 14 years old, and 34.7% are between 15 and 35 years old. Males make up most of the young population in Saudi Arabia with a ratio of 51%. However, the proportion of unmarried young women aged 15 to 34 is relatively high at 43.1%. This reflects changing social attitudes and the evolving role of women in Saudi Arabia. A young population with increasingly higher education levels provides Saudi Arabia with a vast pool of human resources, driving economic development and innovation. However, creating jobs and ensuring social security for the youth are significant challenges that the country needs to address. With its youthful, dynamic and potential-filled population, Saudi Arabia faces enormous opportunities for development and asserting its position on the international stage. Nonetheless, to effectively harness this potential, Saudi Arabia needs suitable policies for education, training and job creation for the youth, while addressing related social issues. Number 2. The wealth of the Saudi royal family. Saudi Arabia is ruled by an absolute monarchy. The country lacks a constitution or democratic electoral system. Ultimate power rests with the king, the head of the House of Saud, who holds most executive, legislative, and judicial powers. The king appoints government officials and can enact laws without parliamentary consent. Thus, any act against the law can result in immediate execution without public disclosure in the media. The Saudi royal family is considered one of the wealthiest families in the world. Their wealth is estimated to be in the trillions of dollars, primarily derived from oil revenue. The royal family owns numerous luxurious properties, yachts, private jets, and enormous global investments. According to Luxury Launches, the House of Saud comprises 15,000 members. Notably, only 2,000 of them control the majority of the wealth, estimated at around $1.4 trillion, with even fewer playing active roles in politics and government. To put it simply, the House of Saud is 16 times wealthier than the British royal family, which only possesses $88 billion. The wealthiest member of the House of Saud is Al-Walid bin Talal Al Saud, with an estimated net worth of nearly $20 billion. Saudi King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman are also extremely wealthy, though their net worth is undisclosed. Many speculate that Crown Prince bin Salman has $25 billion. The Grand Al Yamama Palace serves as the official residence and office of the Saudi king. Built in 1983 in Riyadh, it covers 372,000 square meters. The palace is designed in the local Najdi style, with Italian marble floors and intricately carved ceilings and walls. Al Yamama features 1,000 rooms and amenities like a cinema, mosque, bowling alley, and several swimming pools. The Saudi royal family also owns a fleet of private jets, including the luxurious and modern Boeing 747-400. This largest commercial aircraft in the world has been transformed into a miniature palace in the sky, with luxurious interiors, high-end carpets, and exquisite artwork. What do you think about this level of opulence and wealth? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 1. Plans to build the world's tallest tower. Currently, the world's tallest tower record is held by Dubai, but it won't be for long, as Saudi Arabia is set to claim the title soon. In September 2023, Saudi Arabia officially launched the Jeddah Tower, also known as the Kingdom Tower project, which will stand an impressive 1 kilometer, approximately 3,280 feet tall, promising to become the tallest building in the world upon completion. Located in the Red Sea city of Jeddah, the Jeddah Tower is designed by architect Adrian Smith, who also designed the current tallest building in the world, the 828-meter Burj Khalifa. The project has a total investment of $1 billion and is expected to be completed by 2027. However, Saudi Arabia's ambition may face fierce competition from Iraq. According to recent information, Iraq is planning to build a skyscraper named The Bride, projected to be 500 feet taller than the Jeddah Tower, at approximately 1,152 meters. Designed by renowned architect Zaha Hadid, known for her unique and bold architectural works, The Bride will be constructed in the capital city of Baghdad, and is expected to be completed by 2029. The race to build the world's tallest building between Saudi Arabia and Iraq not only symbolizes the economic strength and technological prowess of the two nations, but also demonstrates their desire to assert their status on the international stage. Additionally, these skyscrapers are expected to become major tourist attractions, drawing visitors from around the globe. However, constructing such towering buildings comes with many challenges. Enormous construction costs, environmental impact, and high security risks are issues that need thorough consideration and resolution. So, we've explored 21 fascinating facts about Saudi Arabia. What are your thoughts on this country, and would you like to visit? Please remember to comment below. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos. See you in the next video.